Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Is it good for us to say God bless you to non-Muslim people we encounter? What can we say to them that will give benefit to them?
Okay. When they're sneezing, you say, God bless you. What can we say to non-Muslims to give benefit to them? Well, now we have moved away from Muslim and non-Muslim. Is the time now when this whole world is dividing. It's not between Muslim and non-Muslim, or Jews and Muslims, or Christians and Jews, or Buddhists and... No. This whole world now is dividing into believers and unbelievers. Believers, those who believe. They believe in Allah. They believe in His prophets. They believe in the holy books. They believe in the judgment day. They believe there is a right and a wrong. And those who don't believe. Those who say, we don't believe in Allah. We don't believe in holy people. We don't believe in holy books. Yani, if you don't believe in holy people, how can you believe in holy books? Some, they say, we believe in holy books, but we don't believe in holy people. Then what? Allah wrote that book? From paradise, Allah is writing and sending it to you. So if you say you don't believe in holy people, and how holiness is protecting them to become masoom. Then if you don't believe in holy people, and you say, I only believe in holy books, one day you're going to deny those holy books too. You're going to say, it's just a book. Why I have to believe it? Somebody wrote the book, isn't it? Somebody is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. That's what they're saying in the West too. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. That is not coming from Islam. That saying, nobody is perfect. In Islam, so many people are perfect. We are created, number one, in perfection. We are created in ahsani taqweem. Then, we may dirty ourselves like this or like that, yes. But, nobody is perfect. 124,000 prophets, they are perfect. 1,024 saints that are living, representing those prophets, they are perfect. So, you're saying, well, they did this and they did that. They are humans. Of course they are humans. Because what do you understand by perfection? Usually people who say nobody's perfect, they themselves, they are filled right up to here with their dirtiness. And they say nobody's perfect. So, it depends which level of perfection you are at. What you mean by that perfection. For Islam, perfection means something else. For a little kid, perfection means something. For an adult, perfection means something. If you're a painter, perfection means something. If you're a construction worker, perfection means something. If you're a cook, perfection means something. But in Islam, we have been created in ahsani taqweem, in perfection. Allah has created us. But for 1400 years, especially with the Ottomans, yes, we don't believe in perfection that we can do. We believe that perfection only exists with Allah. That's why, especially with the Ottomans, when they do any work, when they do calligraphy, when they do anything that is physical, anything that is artistic especially, they leave something that you see it is broken. Intentionally. You see this calligraphy, this painting, it is perfect. But why that mistake they're putting it over there? They could easily correct it, but they didn't. Because they say perfection is only with Allah. Now that shows highest adab. That is also taking away bad eyes from so many things. That is also stepping on our ego to say that we are creatures. Yes. Perfection only rests with Allah. Allah may give that perfection to whomever He wills. Those prophets, do they consider themselves to be perfect? Never. The saints of Allah, do they say, listen to me, I'm perfect? Never. Those ones who claim that and who say that, then big question mark to them, run away from them. Because they are saying always, we are just servants to Allah. And we are the hopeless and helpless servants to Allah. And because they put their heads down, Allah raised them. The more they put their ego down, the more Allah will raise them. And the perfection reach from one level to another level to another level, endless. So many thinking perfection means the completion and that's it. You cannot go beyond. No, in Islam, perfection is endless. Believers and unbelievers. That's how the world has been divided to now. And those who believe in Allah and those who don't believe in Allah. Not believing in holy books, not believing in holy people, not believing in right or wrong. There is no right and wrong, brother. Isn't that what we hear? Isn't that what they're teaching? Isn't that... They say everything is gray. Everything is gray. There is no black and white. Don't. Now this has become very unfashionable, especially in schools, to say, no, don't say right and wrong. That is backward. That is wrong. Everything is correct except when you say right or wrong, they say it is wrong. Don't be judging. Okay. They say. So, if there is no right or wrong, there is no accountability. There is no responsibility. There is no blaming. So there is no judgment day. We are not from those, alhamdulillah. And so many are believing in the same way, whether they call themselves Muslims or Jews or Christians. They're also saying the same thing. There may be many claiming that they are Muslims, Jews or Christians, but in reality they don't believe in Allah. They don't believe in holy people or holy books. They don't believe in right or wrong or judgment day. They only believe, well, I've done this, I can do whatever I want because I've said the Shahadat, because I believe in Jesus, because I believe in Moses. So anything that I do now, it is 100% okay. But the believer always understands himself and understands his Lord. And the believer will always say, Ya Rabbi, forgive me. And the believer will never have that kind of arrogance. So, what can we say to non-Muslims? We can pray for them. Whatever that is comfortable for them to use. They're coming to you, they're saying, hi, how are you? You say, very good, how are you? They're saying, God bless you. You say, God bless you too. It's okay. Don't get too hung up with this. Yeah? Because we're not living under Shariat. And people are saying, Salamu Alaikum. The unbelievers saying, they say to you, oh, you know how to say Salamu Alaikum. Very good. Then talk about it. Where you learn how to say Salamu Alaikum. Do you know what it means? Peace be upon you. Say, very good. You know that Jesus also said that, to say peace be upon you? Yes. At least Christians once a week, they say that in the church. They say, peace be upon you, brother. Peace be upon you, brother. And then they turn right and left and they hug each other. They do that? Yeah, like Bayram. Because he likes that tradition, hugging. So, then we come to a common point. Then we may sit and have tea and talk like humans. This is not all that we're supposed to do anyway. Interfaith, by the way, doesn't just mean having a cup of tea and chit-chatting. What you believe? Oh, very nice. What you believe? Oh, very good. We believe same thing. That is not what interfaith is supposed to be. That is the first step. That is the most basic step. There is a step also that you cannot get stuck at. You touch and then you go. Because the interfaith is more than that. You're supposed to build what? Community. You're supposed to build a civilization. With what you have and with what I have. With what everybody has. Not just to sit around having tea. Then that time, yes, you will see the greatness of what faith can bring. The greatness of the Ottoman Empire. That the sultans, they understood the secrets of the different nations, different nationalities, and the different religions. And they base it on meritocracy. Meritocracy means what? The system where you have to reward the person according to how much skills he knows, how much knowledge he knows. Not according to what religion he is or race that he belongs to. This one, he has very good knowledge. His job is to be an architect. He has that. We need an architect. But he's a Christian. Doesn't matter. Is that needed? Yes. Is he the best one? Yes. He has to belong to the system. This one, he is what? He is a doctor. He is Jewish. Doesn't matter. This one, he can do this one, he can do that. It doesn't matter. You use them. We use them for what? To build the civilization of mankind. So that man, although that they are different, they are working and they are living. And they are building something together to live. Yes, they come down to more points of interest now. It's not just tea. It's more. It's architecture. It is spirituality. It is music. It is everything that you call human civilization. Everyone can come together and work. We had that. But mankind has lost that. Once you cut away the spirit from the body, once you take away the spirituality from the religion, then it becomes a monster by itself. It is not guided and it will corrupt. May Allah save us from this era of corruption and bring back the khalifah, to bring back our sultan, inshallah. Fatiha.